Okay, I am not gonna lie, today Wargaming dropped quite an exciting news actually, Sandbox 2021, so this is our first Sandbox in 2021, get ready for new tests. What is Wargaming going to test in the next Sandbox, which is going to happen in the middle of February? And they are indeed going to test some very intriguing things, for example HE shells, Crew 2.0 and artillery balance as well. HE shells, this is something we have already been testing, or not been testing, we already had a chance to test on the Sandbox server, completely reworked HE shell, I think roughly 1 year ago, maybe a bit less time ago, I do not remember exactly, yeah, it was somewhere in 2020. Anyway, we have been able to test some of it out already, but now that one should be completely different to the previous one, because they were not happy with it, or community was not happy with it, and this time they actually listened. They didn't go further on with the previous HE. So, starting the second week of February, we will be launching a series of critical tests of the current game mechanics on the Sandbox server. As we work on the future of the game, we would like to show you the draft concepts so they can get our feedback to see what we think about that, because Sandbox test server, ladies and gentlemen, is not a test server for the future updates which are going to be in the game. Sandbox is actually to test out stuff which might come into the game, depends on the feedback, because Sandbox is, let's say, alpha testing for something, or close to alpha testing for something, because public test server is something which is going to be in the game and we're just able to test it out before it is going to be on the live server. So like the big test servers happen before every single batch, you know, but Sandbox is something a bit different, and this time they are actually going to line up all the rewards as well, what you can get, number of tokens, and this is actually not a bad thing, you know, especially for free-to-play players, to get premium account time, to get some credit boosters, to get some like some other rewards. More about that in a moment, because we are going to look at this video as well. This is a little trailer right over here. In the article, they do not say anything about the dates, but I was already going to the What Express, and I can see that schedule of the Sandbox 2021 stages. The first stage should be starting from February 8th until 15th, the HE shell balance, landmines, as they say. Then the February second stage in the February should be about Crew 2.0, which I am really looking forward to. Then after that, artillery nerf and artillery nerf, like they call it nerf over here, but I think it is just artillery balance. We'll see how that works. Like, maybe it is a buff, maybe it is a nerf, we'll see. Like, I am not going to give any opinions right now before I have not tested it out, and final phase as well, maybe all of those things together, I don't know, we'll see. But now let's actually take a look at this video right over here together, and it is just 2-minute long video, and then let's go back to the topics. Yeah.
World of Tanks. It has been in existence for more than 10 years already, and it has kept evolving all this time.
Indeed. Can't argue with that.
We introduce something new to the game, or rework the features that are already there. And sometimes we are on the verge of fundamental changes. From February through March 2021, we're conducting a series of tests on the Sandbox server. They will be dedicated to some of the most important aspects of the game: high explosive shells, crew, and artillery. These changes affect us all. That's why we want to test them together. Download the Sandbox client, join the tests, and participate in our surveys. Share your thoughts regarding the reworked HE shells.
Wait. Do we get a little hint already? Okay. HE shell. 60 DPs, usually to around 300 to 450 damage into mouse. Okay, so front of the armor, A bit angled armor, complete side armor, angled front of the armor. This receives the most damage, yeah. No, front of the armor 136, 110, 123, 96, 117, so still RNG based. But a lot less damage, 60 DP HE Andy seems not to be working anymore.
Worked HE shells. What about the new crew? Do you like the changes to artillery? Now, your feedback and experience are of great importance. The future of these changes depends only on you. To thank you for participating in the tests, we'll add various in-game items to your main game accounts.
I want a camo and boosters.
We want to make the game better, and we want to do it with you, side by side.
That storyteller is going places. I really like that. I really do like that. So, as they say, they want to hear our feedback, and I have to give them credits because I have to give them credits about one thing I have seen at least. You remember all the previous HE changes we were able to test out. Community completely hated that and they didn't go on with that, so at least they have listened us once. Hopefully they're going to do that again. Depends on what we think, because ladies and gentlemen, you can be sure. Just hit the subscribe button right now. As soon as the Sandbox test server goes out, I am going to be all over it. I'm going to show you everything you need to see, you want to see, you need from the Sandbox server, and let's have some discussions together. So subscribe button, notification bell is just for that. So test schedule: decreased damage from HE shells that hit the front of well-armored vehicles, reduced artillery stun time, more discernible tracers of artillery shells. Oh yeah, artillery shell tracers are coming back, the old ones, so it is going to be easier to counter Arty, to do the counter Arty fire. Arty lamp, a new feature that informs the player when an enemy SPG has fired. Now that is something maybe from the Armored Warfare, which I really enjoyed. When enemy Arty fires, the other artillery, the other team's artillery has a little bing on the map, has a little bing sound effect, Arty lamp effect kicking in, so they can have a little counter Arty battle by themselves. They do not, like now, hopefully they cannot simply park their tank or artillery in the corner of the map and just click for the rest of the battle. Now they actually have to actively play. Revamped Crew 2.0, this is going to be massive once again. It is going to change many vehicles from good to better. I hope it is not going to make like the vehicles already completely broken and OP. This is the biggest fear the Equipment 2.0 had as well, for me at least. So revamped Crew 2.0, new and reworked skills and perks, a new system of crews and tier progression, and a new instructor entity. You will also learn how your current crews will be converted to the new system. This is what this final part is what the community is the most concerned of. What happens to their crew members? How is the conversion going to take place? Have they lost any value? Because people have literally spent real money on improving their crew, because back in the days we didn't have crew books. People actually bought gold, then converted experience, and then used that experience to train their crew members on new tanks, for example, because books were not a business back in the days, and you didn't want to jump into like tier 10 vehicle with completely, or into new tech with completely garbage crew. People actually invested real money to get going, to get Sixth Sense at least, or to get Brothers in Arms at least. All this has to be taken care very carefully. Now moving on, Sandbox timeline, HE Shells, Crew 2.0, Artillery, and Final Stage. So what the final stage is going to be like, we'll see. And now rewards for participating in the test as well. We're going to get a new duty style, 4 unique decals, State of Earth of Tanks premium account time, combat experience, free experience, and crew experience booster, as well as credit boosters, and some credits as well. You can also get duty style for free. To do this, you need to actively take part of in at least 2 Sandbox launches. 2D style will become available in the store during the tests, not after the first iteration. Okay, so I'm camo guy, you know, I'm going to take part of the test anyway, but it's nice to get like some kind of an emblem or camo is even better for those testings. So Sandbox progression, complete missions on the Sandbox server 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then final mission 6 will be unlocked. A maximum number of tokens per Sandbox stage is 90 tokens. And a set of missions is available during each Sandbox stage. 5 can be completed simultaneously to unlock the final mission. Whole set can be completed up to 3 times per Sandbox stages, so every single completion gives you 30 coins. You receive tokens for completing each mission. Tokens are accumulative on the Sandbox test server. Exchange tokens for reward in the main server. Okay, so we're going to have, I guess, kind of a special store, maybe Sandbox store section. So we can see 50 tokens for the 2D style, some decals. So let's say 90 tokens, 900,000 credits. What else? You can get a number of... yeah, this is unlimited. 5 times. 4 times, so you're able to get 4 hour boosters in total, or 3 days of premium account time. So premium account time, as always, is the best thing for free-to-play players. So how to participate? Download the Sandbox launcher. You can just do that here in game menu as well, and you can just switch the game modes. Do I have it open? Where do I have it open? Let's see. So this is my what you call it, Wargaming Center thing right over here, and you can select the game instances right over here. Sandbox, Common Test. So Common Test is the other test server, but you can switch to the Sandbox server and just follow those links if you want to download it, if you want to take part of it. And as I said before as well, I'm going to cover everything from the Sandbox server, so make sure you are going to hit the subscribe button. Very hyped about the HE shells. We'll see artillery changes, a couple of things, and revamped crew 2.0 as well. Super big things happening. Little Sandbox action. Ready up your toys, ladies and gentlemen, because it is going to be a war over there. And before I go, Team Clash 2021, the final push for Twitch drops. Now it was official as well on the EU server that those drops, including the full bundles of previous Team Clash commanders featuring awesome epic guys, Dezrng, we are over here as well. Mayland and Skill for LTU are available this weekend, today, while I'm recording it on Friday. Then on Saturday and Sunday, tune in Dezrng or twitch.tv/Dezrng. Many people, seems like those are dropping more often than the previous time, because this time I saw so many people receiving different commanders actually on my stream. So if you were part of it, let me know if you have received any one. Hopefully you receive whoever you want, me, Mayland, Skill for LTU, or awesome epic guys. And before I leave you completely alone, here are all the winners for my January giveaways, which I haven't announced the winners yet. I already did announce winners for 35,000 gold, but guys, I owe you 65 more thousand gold. So in January 2021 we started off big. I gave away 100,000 gold in total. It took a couple more days to pick those winners, to announce all those winners right over here, because I had some payment issues. I didn't receive the money on time, but now I'm over here, and basically everything has been sent out already. Please check your emails for a little confirmation, and yeah, we can wrap up yet another month. Super happy just to be in the position to be able to give stuff away, to be able to get some sponsors behind it as well. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the future giveaways. Hopefully we're able to do something in February as well. At the moment I have absolutely no deals, but we'll see. I try to do something nevertheless. So be awesome, be sexy. Stay awesome, stay sexy, stay naked, take care, and bye. Yeah, I catch you next time with something else.